Welcome back to McPhee Ford. Today we're going to be taking a look at this brand new 2023 Ford F-150. This particular F-150 is a Lariat model finished in Avalanche, which is actually a brand new color for 2023. This Lariat does have the 502A package, which is the high package, meaning this truck is fully loaded, fully equipped. We'll take a quick walk around the outside here, starting with the front end, where this Lariat does have the adaptive LED headlights, which also includes the LED fog lights down there at the bottom. This truck does have the Lariat Sport Appearance package, which does include this sort of unique gray accented grille, as well as the body colored front bumper. It also does house the front parking sensors, as well as these two sort of recovery hooks down there at the bottom. Now if we move around to the side here, with the Lariat Sport, we do have these 20-inch gray painted aluminum wheels. That is wrapped in a 275/60 all-terrain tire. Now this F-150 does have the PowerBoost engine, so we do have your PowerBoost badge there on the side. I will talk more about the engine when we're inside. But we do have the body colored mirrors, which includes the mirror spotlight, as well as the blind spot system up there in the corner. This particular truck is a Super Crew, so sort of that full sort of four-door, and we do have the 6.5-foot box. We also have the black platform running board down there, and we do have the FX4 off-road package. So we do have your sticker there on the side of the box, along with the locking rear differential. We also have hill descent control, skid plates, a whole bunch of other stuff. The Lariat does receive these beautiful LED tail lights here, and includes the blind spot radar module actually integrated in that section there. Now if we move around to the back end here, we do have the F-150 stamped right into the middle of the tailgate there. And again, we do have the body colored rear bumper to of course match the front. It also does house the rear parking sensors. And we do have a Class 4 trailer tow pack hitch back here, so we do have your hitch, as well as the 4 and 7 pin connectors. We also have the rear view camera. And we do have the power tailgate option, so it does go up and down power operated. You can also use the key. There's also a button inside you can use to operate that. It does include the tailgate step, as well as the tailgate work surface here. Now with the PowerBoost engine, it does allow us to have the 7.2 kilowatt Pro Power onboard system. This is basically an onboard generator. It allows you to have all of these outlets in the back of the bed, as well as in the interior too. But we have a 240 volt 30 amp circuit right here, as well as 4 additional 120 volt 20 amps, which is basically more than you would see in your house. So there's lots of capability with the generator system here. We also have LED box lighting and lots of tie-down points as well. And if we step inside of this F-150, now with the Lariat model, we do have the full leather seating. Beautiful leather interior here. And it does include sort of maroon, sort of burgundy accents that you'll see here. The piping on the seat, as well as the console, and also the dash, as well as the door panel. So it's a nice sort of two-tone material here that Ford does. Now the seats are fully power operated. They're also both heated and cooled, driver and passenger, so very comfortable seats with the Lariat model here. On the door, we do have, of course, all of your power controls right here, which includes power folding mirrors, and also 3-way memory for the seats, and the 4-way power adjustable steering wheel. So it goes in and out, up and down, power operated, and again, it does work with the memory. We also do have the 8-speaker Bang & Olufsen sound system. So we have your speaker there on the door. And right here, we do have a bunch of controls, which does include all of your lighting, your tailgate release, power tailgate, and also power adjustable pedals. Now we'll climb inside here, take a look at the key fob, where we do have a keyless fob, and it does include remote start and also the power tailgate release on there as well. And push button start. Now I briefly talked about the hybrid engine here, but I will sort of give you a little bit more details. So it uses a 3.5 liter EcoBoost that Ford's been using forever, and they use a hybrid electric motor actually into the transmission. They build it into the transmission. So it uses a 33 kilowatt electric motor, and it allows you to have a full hybrid system. So this is capable of driving in full electric power. You can see the engine, the vehicle is ready to drive. It said ready right there, and it just kicked on just now. So it uses the energy from the battery, and then when it needs more power from the engine, it'll kick on automatically. So it's a super good system, very smooth. And again, we do have the 10-speed automatic shifter down here. But moving on here, we do have a nice leather wrapped steering wheel, and it does include adaptive cruise control with lane centering. So this truck basically drives itself. We also have your volume buttons down here, and then we also have controls right here for the fully digital gauge cluster. This gauge cluster includes things like the trip and fuel information, truck info, your towing status, navigation, phone, audio, and all your various settings in there as well. Very, very configurable, and it also does change with the drive modes right down here. And this also includes your hands-free phone button and your track as well. I'll move here in the middle where we do have a lot to talk about, but we'll start here with the screen. This is Ford's Sync 4 screen here. It's a 12-inch display here. Fantastic screen. We could talk about the screen for hours, but it does include navigation. We also have Sirius XM radio, Apple CarPlay, and Android Auto, which does work wirelessly. We also have all your settings down here. Features, which does include the Pro Power Onboard system. So you can monitor all of your Pro Power Onboard status through this menu here. Also have your power flow, which will kind of show you the status of the hybrid system. So right now the engine is shut off, but it does say down there ready, which means it's ready to drive, but it's in full electric power. So it's super cool. Kind of show you what's going on. We'll move on top of the screen. We do have sort of a shortcut button for the Pro Power Onboard. So you can just click that, turn that on, turn it off, super quick and easy. We also have the hill descent control, which comes with the FX4 package, and the parking sensors. We can just turn those on and off super quick with one button. Now down here we do have 4-wheel drive, and because it's a Lariat, we do actually have the addition of the 4 automatic. It's nice for like more slippery conditions where maybe you don't need 4-wheel drive, but you want to have it just in case. So it's this nice sort of in between there. In the middle here we do have the dual zone automatic climate control system, which includes your heated seats and cooled right there for both driver and passenger. We also have a wireless charging pad and some USB connectors. Now this transmission is select shift capable, so we do have a sort of minus and plus button here, so you can manually select the gears. If you're towing or off-roading, you can do that, so nice capabilities there. You have another 120 volt 20 amp circuit right here, so again just sort of your household style outlet, and then that is the reset for that specific plug. We also have sort of a dual glove box here, so lots and lots of storage. And lastly up top we do have controls for the twin panel panoramic sunroof, so that's controlled from right up there. Now if we take a look into the rear seat of this F-150, again this is the Super Crew, so sort of the biggest cab that you can get, but being a Lariat, again beautiful leather seats back here with these sort of burgundy, sort of maroon accents. We can also fold these seats up, so we do have a nice flat surface back here, so you can easily load things in the cab that you maybe don't want to put into the bed. You also have some sort of additional storage behind there. Now, being the high package, it does include the rear heated seats. So we have heated seats back here. We also have a 12 volt connector and also another one of those 120 volt 20 amps. So lots and lots of power and some USB. So we keep everything charged up and no problem at all. We also have our rear climate vents and some cup holders. And of course, we do get a nice view of that panoramic sunroof. So if you're interested in this particular F-150 Lariat, it is for sale here at McPhee Ford, so feel free to give us a call, or you can visit us at mcpheeford.com. Thanks for watching, we'll see you next video.